Hi there, friends. I'm meteorologist Robert Spett. I haven't done an update in a couple days. Been rather busy, but I do want to talk about this tropical low off the west coast of the Philippines, actually bringing heavy rainfall to parts of Palawan. That is continuing to move towards the west. It is something we expected to happen. It's the leading edge of this cold surge and the interaction with the easterlies. And speaking of the easterlies, another tropical wave actually south of Guam that is going to continue to increase rainfall for parts of Visayas and Mindanao, specifically on the east coast there. So not the entire region is going to be looking at rain, but yeah. Also, that cold surge is still bringing some blustery conditions across parts of Okinawa over towards Taiwan and yes, also into northern areas of the Philippines. So let's get into it here and talk about our area. And you can see in the convection blowing up over Palawan, pushing off there towards the west on satellite imagery. Not the most organized area. Remember, this is the interaction with the northeast flow and our easterlies, and just on the leading edge of that, you get that cyclonic rotation, which does create a low pressure area out here. Actually, JMA does have it labeled as a LPA. Nothing from JMA or Pagasa or anything like that, but it is still going to be creating instability and increasing showers, especially here into southeastern areas of Vietnam. Same areas that was just hit by Pabuk a few days ago. So heavy rainfall already been taking place there, and it looks like another round of it in the forecast. Meanwhile, as I mentioned, we have another tropical wave just towards the south of Guam as this low pressure area pushes off towards the west. This is going to continue on that westerly path. You can kind of see the easterly flow right in here as our high pressure ridge located just towards the north of Guam. That means that as it continues to progress off in that direction, here on Tuesday, we're still looking at more rain and a good portion of Mindanao, extending into Visayas, specifically around Legazpi, two there in southern Luzon, and of course, if we head back towards the west into Palawan, 30 degrees there. Scattered showers in your forecast with our LPA. Moving back to the north, though, if you're in Manila, not too bad of a day here on our Tuesday, high of about 30 degrees. The northeasterlies continue to dominate. Cloudy, not completely dry, more of a dreary setup in your forecast off towards north. Classic northeast monsoonal flow just in that area. Look at our LPA, though, trying to develop towards southwest of Guam. As I mentioned, we're tracking that tropical wave. Also towards our east, or excuse me, towards our west, you, of course, watching this LPA in that inflow wrapping in around our easterlies. Why we have that cyclonic rotation, but it's just north of that low pressure area. You see the heaviest rainfall into Vietnam. And then taking a look ahead through our day here on Tuesday over towards Wednesday, of course, seeing that easterly pick up for the east coast of Samar late day, and also in the northeastern Mindanao. I think that's where you're going to kind of see that pick up into additional rainfall across that area. How much? Well, let's take a look on the weather map for our forecast for the next, well, let's move this ahead all the way out through Wednesday and heading into Thursday over towards Friday. How about Friday right there? And what I want to do is I'm going to try to move this around. Last time I tried to move this around, it didn't really move, did it? All right, whatever. Areas in the red indicating over 300 millimeters total precip. That would be northeastern Luzon, but also in the parts of Vietnam. As you get kind of the northeast, you can kind of see where the northeast monsoon and that cold surge is set up is right in there, just like that. And then you have the easterlies coming in just around that way. So heaviest precip, parts of Cagayan, Isabela, and along the east coast, dreary, wet conditions there. But I think around Da Nang, that's where you're going to be seeing kind of that more potent rainfall further towards the west. So a 1-2 punch with the easterlies, our low pressure area here, and of course that cold surge. So I guess that would be a 1-2-3 punch. Math. How about that? Hey, broader picture, deep low off of northeastern Japan. That is also helping to influence this cold surge. But just in general, yeah. You know what, that cold surge, too, we're talking about some pretty decent snow. My goodness, I am very jealous of all the photos coming in out of Japan of our friends out there skiing and snowboarding. And it's just deep, fluffy powder for days. And record-breaking snowfall for some of those areas out there. Also, a big shout out to our Patreon members. If you want to help support these videos, please check out our Patreon. Link is down below. Papuka's gone. Let's take that off the screen. But link is down below. It's the reason why we have these fantastic graphics from Metro Weather's Weatherscape here. Not only talking about the tropics, but also, you know, as I mentioned, that snowfall back here towards the north. And look at the sea effect set up just like that. See, this makes for heavy snow in parts of northern Japan, but keeps things, when you have that northwesterly flow, dry for places like Tokyo and majority of the metro areas, the bigger metro areas, I should say. If you're in Nagano, of course, you're going to get snowfall here, but places like Tokyo, Nagoya, Osaka, all staying mostly dry here as this next low kicks on by Tuesday over towards Wednesday, brings another round of some pretty heavy white stuff out there towards north, while our high pressure ridge sets up, and that could even invigorate another kind of cold surge by the end of the week. So yeah, that's a look at everything happening out here today. Of course, we have plenty to talk about with the easterlies going on here and our tropical low located just off the east coast of Vietnam. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always here for trying my best to keep you guys posted about what's going on in the Western Pacific, and I like doing this, so I know you guys like saying thanks, but I work hard to be here, and this is where I want to, you know, be and work with you guys here. So my goal is eventually do this full time. So once again, if you want to check out our Patreon or YouTube membership or anything like that, truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe out there, friends.